dungeon classroom smelled of damp stone and simmering herbs. The thick air smelled scented, and the usual undercurrent of tension clung onto every potion lesson. 6th year students hunched over their cauldrons, sleeves rolled high, faces flushed from the heat. Draco Malfoy stood at his station with the effortless poise of someone who'd been told he belonged to the top of the hierarchy ever since birth. His silver blonde hair caught on the greenish torchlight, and his expression sharp and focused, a touch bored, and that betrayed nothing but the storm brewing beneath. You were 2 stations over with your own potion, careful flicks of your wrist as you stirred it. You had been friends since first year, you and Draco. He had navigated the Slytherin common room like shadows bound together. Late night debates over Quidditch tactics and shared eye rolls at Potter's latest heroics. Quiet moments in the library where he would slide you a contraband chocolate frog just to watch you smile. He teased you mercilessly about your muggle-born sympathies and your refusal to call house elves by anything less than their names. You called out to him on his posture and made him laugh, despite himself. It was easy. Safe, almost. Until it wasn't. Amortentia, Professor Slughorn pronounced with a flourish. The most powerful love potion in existence. It does not create love, of course, but it creates a powerful infatuation. The scent is unique to each drinker, whatever attracts them the most. Draco's spoon paused mid-stir. A curl of pearl scent steam rose from his cauldron, sweet and hearty. He leaned in, nostrils flaring slightly, the way he did when he was testing out new cologne or judging the quality of a broom polish. His pale eyes narrowed. He glanced over, catching his look. What's yours smell like, Malfoy? He asked slightly, that same teasing tone you'd used 1,000 times. Freshly starched robes, or the sound of house points being awarded. You teased, but he didn't answer right away. Instead, he inhaled deeper this time. His fingers tightened on the edge of the cauldron until his knuckles went white. The steam carried notes, and it unraveled something in his chest. Clean linen, warmed by the sunlight, a faint trace of ink from your endless note-taking, that soft floral soap you used after Quidditch practice when you both collapsed into the ground by the lake. Shoulders brushing, and beneath it all, something warmer, something alive. Oh God, it was you. His throat burned when the realization hit like a bludgeon to the ribs. You smelled like home in a way that had nothing to do with the Malfoy Manor and the cold marble halls that inhabit it, like the quiet defiance in your voice when you argued with him about blood purity, or the way that your laugh softened the edges of his world. He'd spent years convincing himself that the pull of friendship was nothing more than convenient, harmless fun. Now the potion laid it bare, stripping away at every carnal excuse. Draco? You prompted, stepping closer when he remained silent. Your shoulder brushed his, familiar and electric. Up close, he could see the faint freckles across your nose, and the way your hair escaped the tie after hours in the dungeon. He turned his head, silver eyes locking onto yours with an intensity that made your breath catch. The usual smirk was gone. In its place was something raw and unguarded. It's you, he said, voice low enough that only you could hear. The words scraped out of him, half accusation, half confession. The potion smells like you. The classroom noise faded in your mind to distant hums. Your pulse thrummed in your ears. What? Don't make me repeat it. A muscle jumped in his jaw and he straightened it, but didn't step away. If anything, he angled towards you as if the potion had magnetized the space between you. Fresh parchment, that ridiculous lavender soap you use from the girls' dorm, the way the wind smells after you've been flying too close to the forbidden forest to spite me. His gaze drops to your lips for a fraction, before flickering back up. It's infuriating. Heat flooded your cheeks. You had brewed your own potion moments earlier, and the scent still lingered in your senses. Crisp green apples from the orchard, a sharp bite of his cologne, the trace of a broom wax and ink that always clung to him. You told yourself it meant nothing. Old habit, comfort. Now his admission cracked the careful distance you both maintaining. You're joking, you whispered, but there was no conviction in it. Not when his eyes held yours like that, in that vulnerable way Draco Malfoy never allowed himself to be. I wish I were. He let out a bitter laugh that didn't reach his eyes. All this time, damned potion knows better than I do. Around you, the other students murmured over their cauldrons, oblivious. Pansy Parkinson shot a curious glance in your way, but Draco ignored her. He reached out hesitant for once and brushed a stray strand of hair behind your ear. His fingers lingered at your jaw, cool and collected against your fresh skin. I've spent years just pretending this was convenient, he said quietly. You challenging me, making me question things I was never meant to question, standing by me even when I didn't disturb it. His hands traced your cheekbone, a ghost of a touch. But it's not convenient. It's terrifying. Your hands found his wrist, holding him there. Then stop pretending, Draco. For a long moment he simply looked at you, the boy who had everything except for one thing that he hadn't known he needed. He leaned in, slow enough that you could pull away if you wanted to. The kiss was tentative and soft. His lips tasted like possibility and a faint sweetness of potion steam. When it deepened, he slid his free hand down to your waist, pulling you closer. He smelled exactly as the potion had promised, sharp and familiar, intoxicating. You melted into him. You guys broke up before anybody could see your foreheads resting against each other. His breath ghosted across your lips. This changes everything, he murmured, but there was no regret, only a first sort of wonder. Good, you replied, smiling against him. I was getting tired of pretending too. You have to laugh, the sound warm and real in a way that made your chest ache. Outside the classroom, the castle waited with its rivalries and expectations. Inside, at this moment, there was only one thing that had crossed your mind. Friends who had finally crossed the line into something deeper and inevitable. Draco pressed one more kiss to your temple, lingering. After class, my common room. We have a great deal to discuss, it seems.